Hi, thanks for joining us for another episode of Money TV. I'm your host, Donald Baillargeon. So glad you could be with us. Money TV, of course, is the program all about money and what makes it happen. Watching the Super Bowl last week, I was inspired by two things. First, a commercial about hardworking farmers voiced by the late Paul Harvey. And second, well, the kids from Sandy Hook School singing God Bless America. I hope that God will bless America because it feels like there has never been a time when his blessings are more needed. We live in a country where at one time hard work and the satisfaction of a job well done were not only expected, but they were celebrated and regarded with distinction and admiration. Too often today, we find ourselves confronted with those who expect their cost of living to be paid for by someone else. We live in a country where the U.S. Park Service puts up a sign in our national parks warning us not to feed the animals, so they become dependent on handouts. But the U.S. Department of Agriculture spends money on radio ads encouraging more people to sign up for food stamps. For those reasons, I ask God to bless America. We live in a country where we can argue with our neighbor about our political beliefs. We can become so angry at the bumper sticker on his or her car, but in a moment, be there with a set of jumper cables and a helping hand if that same neighbor's car won't start on a cold winter's morning. For acts of kindness like that, I ask God to bless America. We live in a country where the symbol of our freedom, the Statue of Liberty, beckons the tired and the poor. And then some of those who are welcomed in, rather than embrace that welcome, they go to court and try to force changes to the very framework of our nation, which attracted them to come here in the first place. For challenges like these, I ask God to bless America. We're a country that sent the youngest and best of our finest generation to fight tyranny and oppression in World War II Europe, for reasons no better than it was simply the right thing to do, with more than 400,000 never coming back home. We're a country which sends billions of dollars in aid to countries whose citizens danced in the streets on 9/11. For our sacrifices and our sense of forgiveness, I ask God to bless America. We live in a country which was founded upon the principles of God, yet we have taken God out of our schools, and the void left behind is sometimes all too often filled by a sick and deranged individual with a gun, with no purpose or reason. For unspeakable pain such as that, I ask God to bless America. We live in a country which proclaims a woman's right to choose, yet we forever silence about 500 women every day, taking away their right to choose before they're even born. For paradoxes such as that, I ask God to bless America. We are a country where a Google search for reasons to love America generates results with a 4-to-1 ratio over reasons to not love America. And for that small victory, I know that God does indeed bless America. Remember our toll-free number, 888-259-4449. Whether you're watching from America or anywhere in the world, it is toll-free. For information about our featured guests, when you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. Again, 888-259-4449. On your mobile phone, just text Money TV to go 800 or 46800. Be sure to visit us at moneytv.net. And please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.